Bismillahirrahman. Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Khadija Javed and I welcome all of you to our special interview session. Every person has unique talents, interests and abilities, but discovering what truly inspires us is often challenging journey. Finding our passion helps us understand ourselves better, make meaningful choices, and create a fulfilling personal and professional life. In today's fast changing world, it is important to explore our interests, develop our strengths, and follow activities that bring purpose and motivation to our lives. Today we have ChatGPT with us to discuss how individuals can discover their passion, overcome confusion, and take steps towards a more meaningful and successful future. So, let's begin our conversation on finding your passion, how to discover what truly excites you. Welcome, ChatGPT, to another inspiring episode of Interview Session.
Thank you.
Today, my topic is finding your passion, how to discover what truly excites you.
Hmm, that's such a meaningful topic. I'm excited to dive in. So, when we talk about finding your passion, what made you choose this theme?
ChatGPT, I have some questions for you. You have to answer them one by one.
Sure, I'm ready. Go ahead with your first question.
Okay. What does it mean to find your passion and why is it important in our personal and professional lives?
Finding your passion means discovering those activities or pursuits that make you feel energized, purposeful, and genuinely alive when you're doing them. It's important because in our personal lives, it gives us direction and a sense of meaning. In our professional lives, it fuels motivation, creativity, and persistence, making challenges feel more worth tackling. Without that sense of passion, work can feel hollow, you know? But with it, even small steps feel rewarding. Does that resonate with you?
Okay. What are some effective ways people can explore their interests and identify what truly excites them?
A few good ways are trying out different activities, even ones you wouldn't normally consider, just to see what sparks energy. Paying attention to what topics make you lose track of time can be very revealing. Talking with curious people, journaling small daily highs, or reflecting on moments that felt meaningful lately, these little clues add up, helping you spot patterns of genuine interest.
Okay, now moving forward, is it necessary to turn our passion into a career or can passion have value outside of our professional life?
This is such a great question. It's definitely not necessary to turn your passion into a career. Not every passion needs to pay the bills. In fact, keeping a thing you love separate from work can actually protect it, keeping it playful instead of stressful. That said, some people do find deep fulfillment integrating their passion into what they do professionally. But the real key is choice. It's about what feels right for you, not what people say you must do.
Okay, many people struggle to identify their passion. What steps can help them gain clarity about their interests and goals?
One helpful approach is to start small and experiment. Try short projects, new hobbies, volunteering, or classes. Notice your reactions. What feels fun, energizing, or meaningful? Also, reflect on moments you're most proud of. Write down patterns you notice and talk with curious friends who ask good questions. Over time, those insights can clarify what you want more of in your life.
Okay. How does understanding our personality, strengths, and values help us discover our true passion?
Knowing your personality, strengths, and values acts like a compass. For example, if you're naturally more introverted, you might prefer deep, focused work rather than constant teaming. If creativity thrills you more than routine, seek spaces that let you experiment. And when your values, like helping others, learning, or independence, line up with what you do, work feels less like work and more like alignment. That alignment is often where passion quietly lives and grows.
Okay. Why is taking small steps and experimenting with different activities important when searching for our passion?
Small steps lower the pressure. You don't have to commit to a whole new identity. Just try things, notice the spark, and drop what doesn't fit without guilt. Big leaps can feel scary. Small experiments build confidence. They give you real experience to learn from rather than endless theorizing. Little by little, you get clarity about what actually energizes you. And that clarity is way more reliable than guessing.
Okay. How can people overcome fear, self doubt, and failures while pursuing something they love?
Honestly, by reframing failure as feedback, every flop teaches what doesn't fit, which is progress, not proof you're wrong for trying. Start with manageable challenges so success feels within reach, and practice self kindness. Seriously, talk to yourself like you would to a good friend. Fear doesn't vanish, but it gets quieter when you move anyway. So treat doubt as a travel companion, not the driver.
Okay. How can learning new skills help individuals discover new interests and develop their passions?
Learning new skills opens doors you didn't know were there. Sometimes a skill is useful, but also unexpectedly fun, like editing a video once just for a project and realizing, hey, this lights me up. Over time, those sparks add up, guiding you toward interests you may not have noticed before. And even if a skill doesn't become a career, it can enrich your life and give you more ways to express yourself. It's like building a personal toolkit for both joy and resilience.
Great. Now, moving forward with technology and careers changing rapidly, how can people continue to adapt and find meaningful work?
Let me think a sec. In a fast changing world, adaptability is the superpower. Keep learning little by little, especially skills that blend technical know how with human strengths like communication, creativity, and problem solving. Stay curious and don't be afraid to pivot. Meaningful work often comes from mixing what you enjoy with what helps others. And remember, passions can grow or change. So keep room for new sparks as life evolves.
Okay. Finally, what advice would you give to someone who feels lost and wants to discover what truly excites them in life?
Start gently. Give yourself time. Try a mix of new experiences without pressure and pay attention to the tiniest sparks of interest. Talk with curious people and reflect on what values matter most to you. It's okay to feel lost for a while. Clarity usually comes quietly with experience. Keep moving, keep noticing, and trust yourself to evolve. Your spark is there. It just reveals itself step by step.
Thank you, ChatGPT, for sharing your valuable insights on finding passion and discovering what truly excites us.
You're very welcome. I hope it helps light the way a bit.
Thank you once again.
My pleasure.
Today's conversation reminds us that passion is not always something we find instantly. It is often discovered through exploration, learning, experiences, and self reflection. When we understand ourselves, follow our curiosity, and continue improving our skills, we can create a life filled with purpose and satisfaction. Thank you to our viewers for joining us in this inspiring discussion. Keep exploring, keep learning, and never stop discovering your true potential. Till next time, thank you and Allah.